changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the trending contracts. And today's contract, the main characters of New York, set in New York, and the contract ID is currently up on the screen for anyone who wishes to have a go at it, and has been supplied to us today, courtesy of Kale Knight Road. So today's briefing, 47 has a problem. He feels like he isn't the star of the show anymore, and nowhere else does 47 feel this way more than in the Big Apple. Let's help him out by eliminating 5 very important people in New York. Good luck from his therapist. So today we have 5 targets available to us, with no stipulations on how we go about dispatching them or what we wear whilst we do so. So we have a free map. So today we will be starting undercover in the garage, where we will also have a remote pneumatic gas grenade stored in a briefcase. We're going to be bringing with us a vial of lethal poison, our ever trusty lockpick, and as always, a silenced pistol. So, right from the start and off the bat, we are going to make our way through the loading bay, collecting up our gas grenade in a briefcase along the way, and we now need a change of disguise, so we're going to head towards the security room, take out the camera, we're going to use our lockpick to open the cabinet on the opposite wall to us, and remove the chloroform flask, and with that we are going to add that chloroform to the air conditioning unit that is back in the loading bay, and then return once again to the security room and turn on the air conditioning. This will render everybody in the security room unconscious. We're going to take out the cameras while we're here, and then we're going to make our way briefly up the stairs. Now, once we are a safe distance from the security room, the 4th guard, who used to go into the security room, who no longer does, will go and investigate the security room and then pass out as well. So we have all 4 guards now unconscious. We're going to return down the stairs, turn off the air conditioning, make our way into the security room, where we can then gather up ourselves a gun, a change of outfit, and at the far end of the room here, a security key card. So with all of that now acquired and taken place, we can begin our assassinations. We're going to make our way back up the vault stairs, and up the top here we will locate on a shelf just around to our left here a screwdriver. We're going to grab the screwdriver, and then we're going to set up our enigmatic gas grenade by removing it from the briefcase and then instantly returning it to the briefcase, which will then activate it. We're going to select our detonator and make our way to the back of the teller hall, where we will locate our first target, Miss Ruby Red, the investigative journalist. We want to get here before the gentleman we've just passed approaches her. We're going to walk up to her, trigger our gas grenade. She will get sick, and she is going to make her way up to a bathroom. Now we want to get there well ahead of her, as this bathroom is frequented by one of the bank workers, a very, very naughty gentleman, and we want to get him out of our way. There he is. So we're just going to drop our briefcase on the floor to get his attention. And once he moves away from the walls of the door, we can then get behind him, render him unconscious, and hide him in the canvas crate provided. Meanwhile, the whole time, Ruby Red is making her way up here, and our next target is also approaching this area. He will be in the little security room just opposite the bathroom. There he is. So all we have to do now is await the arrival of Miss Ruby Red. Here she comes now to the 6th, and once she goes into the cubicle, we can then just follow her inside and drown her in the toilet. So that will be 1 target down with 4 to go, and hopefully our next target, which is one of the key card holders or one of the data storage holders, should be just about leaving the security room, and he is about to head down the stairs that ourselves and Ruby just ascended. So we're going to exit the bathroom, close the doors to the stairwell behind us, pull out our silenced pistol and shoot our target in the head. So down goes Mateo. We're going to hide his body in the closet at the top of the stairs there, and then we're going to make our way down 1 floor to our next target, who will be the fired worker, and he is just about to take a drink from the bottle of water on the file boxes there. We're just going to wait for him to return to the far end of the room, and when he does, the guard watching him will also turn his back, and at that point we can then approach the bottle and add our lethal poison to it. So Mr. Jackson is now leaving, the guard has turned around, we can add our poison to the bottle. If you so wish, you do not need to stick around for the kill. As usual, for the purposes of the video, I will stick around. If you do not wish to stick around, you can then just make your way through the corridor directly in front of us. So Mr. Jackson has now sampled our extra spicy bottle of water and has expired. So we will now make our way along through this corridor. Just be aware that if your timing isn't the same as mine, you may encounter Jeff the guard, who will be an enforcer, so you may have to wait him out. Luckily for us, we got through the corridor ahead of him. We're going to make our way up the stairs on the far side. There is our next target, Fabian Man, and we're just going to make our way around past the guards. We could go straight up the stairs, we do have the correct disguise on, but I've only just recently been made aware of box trick, so we're just going to vault up onto the boxes and wait on the landing for Mr. Man to return, and once he makes his way onto this landing, we can then pull out our silenced pistol and put a bullet in his head. So we have 1 more target to go, and that is our main target. So we're going to head now down the corridor at the top of the stairs into the restroom next to Athena Savalas' office. Now in here we're going to have to get rid of 1 guard. This is why we grabbed a gun earlier on. So we're going to grab one of the commemorative coins from the display there. We're going to take the gun we collected at the start of the mission, place it on the floor between the chair and the sofa, and we're now going to have to wait a little while. We do have to wait around quite a bit for Athena's route, but once she gets up from her desk, she will make her way into her little private sanctum. We can then select our commemorative coin, and we're just going to throw it next to the sofa there, and that will get the attention of the enforcer you can see standing by the clock window. He's going to go over to investigate, and when he does, he will spot that gun and he will move that gun away. Now if your timing is okay and Athena has not long made her way into her sanctum, we have the opportunity to use the screwdriver we've collected, tamper with the clock window, and then make our way into Athena's sanctum and hide in the crate at the back of the room until Athena exits her little private office area, and she will approach the box and stare at the painting above us before turning around and leaving. And then when she does, we can then render her guard unconscious. We need his key that he is carrying. So Athena's leaving now. We're going to jump out of our box, wait for Athena to leave the area and the doors possibly to close, although the guard isn't there to see us. We can render the guard here unconscious, hide his body in the crate we were hiding in, collect up the key that he's dropped, let ourselves into Athena's private little sanctum, and just on the table here by the chair we will find the CEO exit key. And all that's left for us to do now is either make our way to the exit and await for Athena to fall through the window. Once again, for the purposes of the video, I will be sticking around to watch the elimination. So Athena will make her way out of the investment room and approach the window, lean on the window and find that it's not actually attached to anything. And down she goes. So that is all of our targets now taken care of. All that's left for us to do is to make good our escape. And as we have the CEO exit key, we're going to make our way back down the stairs here and to the double green doors just on our left. So quite a fun and enjoyable trending contract, this one. We're just going to get confirmation that everybody has been eliminated according to plan, and we will get our silent assassin rating. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.